Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm here with a very exciting and long awaited Zay Beauty launch. I feel like you guys might even not realize what it is because it was quite hush hush. I didn't talk about it. I didn't even tell anyone that I'm working on this, but here I am releasing it for you guys to buy, and I'm so excited for this because I have to give a little bit of history. I mean, my Zay launch हुआ था 2018 January of 2018 में, and we started with just one product. एक product हमने launch किया था जो eyeshadow palette था. It was a Skot eyeshadow palette, and it was a bit of a risky launch because eyeshadow palettes are not a very fast moving product. Lipsticks are fast moving, blushes are fast moving, because not everyone uses eyeshadows. जब मैंने Skot eyeshadow palette बनाया था तो मेरे दिमाग में ये था that I want to make something that everyone can use, even the people who don't tend to use eyeshadows वो इसको use करें, because उसमें colors ऐसे थे, उसकी segmentation इस तरह की थी कि everyone actually liked it. People who did not even tend to wear eyeshadow palettes ended up buying it, and we were done with it. Like, it was over very quickly, faster than I expected. And then uske baad I thought I'm not gonna release it again because there were so many other products that I wanted to work on कि मेरा कोई plan नहीं था कि मैं वो palette release करूँगी. But there was so much demand. Almost रोज हमें messages आते थे कि please bring back the Skot eyeshadow palette. It's something so good. It had all the colors. We loved it. We used it. It's finished for us. You have to bring it back. Please bring it back. मतलब बहुत सारी requests थी, and seeing all of that, I changed my mind. So you guys, today's amazing news is that we are bringing the Skot eyeshadow palette back to the Zay Beauty makeup range, and it's not the same though. It's a little bit different, and let me show you what it looks like. This is our new Skot eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. It's much more sleeker, much more compact, easy to carry, much more simpler than our original palette. And there were a couple of reasons why I changed the packaging to this one, and I'm gonna go into the details with you, so keep watching. So when we talk about the packaging, it's quite similar to the original one. There's the purple color. The motifs that used to be here on the original packaging are now here on the sides. It says Skot. It says the deluxe edition, so it's a deluxe edition of the original Skot palette. And when you open it, this is the sleeve that it comes in. This is what it looks like from the inside. The reason the Skot palette, the original one, was changed and made what it is now is that when I launched the Saloni palette, which is this one, I felt like this is such a perfect packaging for a palette. The number of colors is just perfect for everyday use. We don't need like 52 colors in a palette. Like, trust me, you don't. They look very pretty, but you don't need them. It just made so much more sense to use the same concept for the packaging for the Skot eyeshadow palette as well. Hence, this is the packaging that I went for. So obviously the amount of colors had to be reduced because this packaging cannot carry the number of colors there were in the first one. This one has 10 shades, that one had 18 shades. I know a lot of people will be like, why did you reduce the shades? I understand you guys, but the thing is, first of all, you don't tend to use all of the shades. Obviously, when I made it the first time, I felt like all of these shades made sense, and they did. I have this habit of checking all the stories that everyone posts and seeing that who is using what colors are used a lot, what colors are liked a lot, and based on all the feedback that I received over time, these are the colors that I chose. I'm gonna show you the colors that are in the palette in a bit. So I felt like the colors now that they're there in the packaging are just like the ones that were used the most and make sense to have them. Another point was that I wanted to reduce the overall cost of the palette, obviously, so I can sell it cheaper. The original palette that we had was being sold for 2,799, which was like 2,800 rupees. With shipping, it would charge 3,000. This palette will be for 2,500. I know people will be like, ये तो थोड़ा सा change है, but the price of dollar also fluctuated quite a bit from the 3 years ago. So this is the best I could do. So this will be for 2,500, but if you buy Saloni and Mod Scot together, you will get a discount. There's a deal available on the website for that. So that was another reason I wanted to reduce the size of the palette to make it like a little bit more affordable for everyone to use. Let's talk a little bit about the formula. So when it came to the quality of the palette, the actual eyeshadows, everyone loved the formula, but there was some feedback on how it can be improved as well. The first one was that some of the matte shadows seemed to be a little bit more they had a little bit of fallout. For me, fallout doesn't bother me, because if the powder mattes are soft and they are pigmented, they will have fallout. But then again, I would make it a little bit better. तो अगर fallout है तो वो भी इतना ज़्यादा ना हो कि it feels like बहुत ज़्यादा fallout है. So that was number one. And the second one, which by the way was not a feedback from anyone, just something that I felt like a few shimmers or the metallic eyeshadows could have more shine. So I'm gonna show you the ones which we got reformulated, and now I'm just saying, trust me, this is such a good palette. It's beautiful, it's affordable, it's something that you will use every single day. Trust me, I'm not just saying it, it's amazing. So let me show you a little bit of a comparison between our last Mod Scot eyeshadow palette and the new one. So this is the old one. This is like as big as my face, you can see. It was this one, and it's my baby. I'm so proud of it. It made Zay Beauty what it is today. It gave me the faith that I can do what I'm doing. So it's something that I absolutely love and I'm so proud of. But this one had 18 shades, right? So this is what it looked like. All of these two rows are metallics. Then these are mattes, and then two of these were shimmers and one was matte. So this is what the palette looked like. It was absolutely stunning. We made changes and this is the new one. So this is the new Mod Scot eyeshadow palette. It has 6 metallics. This is a shimmer and then 3 mattes. So this is like a complete palette. You can create so many looks using this one single palette. Trust me, I mean, I'm not just saying it. This is the look that I created. This is a neutral look that I created using the palette, and we're going to be uploading other looks as well on our Instagram and on my YouTube as well, showing you how you can create more looks using this one palette. It gives you such a good variety of you know, simpler to more kind of like party looks. So from this palette, the shades that we removed are the shade Hareem, which was absolutely a bummer because I love purple, but I felt like purple was not used as much in our day-to-day looks. And the other shade that we removed was this one. This is the shade called Samia, which is an absolute bummer because I love the shade, but we had to choose two, and these two are the shades that we removed. The rest of these shades are now in the palette. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades are there. So from this row, the mattes row, which is used for more of like blending the crease, we chose 2 shades. One was this shade, it's a warm brown shade called Maria, and the other one is this pink. I love these two shades as well, but they fell more in a neutral family, and that's why I went with one neutral shade and one which is a pink one. And from these 3, we only chose one, which is this shade called Mariam. I know a lot of people will be like, why didn't you choose the black shade, which is called Zainab? I just removed myself from the palette. But the reason is because I felt like the dark chocolatey brown is so much more versatile than a black one. And black eyeshadow is so common, like you'll find it in the other palettes as well. From all of these 3, we chose one, which is Aisha. This is a cult favorite. Everyone loves the shade Aisha. A lot of the people out there use it as a highlighter. It's a beautiful champagne gold shade and it's a perfect highlighter color. When it came to changing the formula, the new formula, so the formula for Aziza, this purple shade, Madiha, and this blue shade is different in our new palette. The other three are the same. So these three shades here, they are reformulated and they are so pretty and so much more metallic and pigmented now in this palette. So now let's get into swatching the palette, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when swatched on the arm. You can check out what it looks like on the eyes. We're going to be uploading, as I said, tutorials using this palette, so if you're confused like how to use it, you can follow those. They're going to be extremely simple, easy tutorials, not complicated at all, so you can follow them. That is it for today's video. I hope that you're excited as much as I am for this new product launch. You can purchase it now on saybeauty.com. It is available locally in Pakistan as well as internationally. Before I end this video, I wanted to just thank each and every one of you who has trusted Zay Beauty. I mean, जो भी अभी ये brand है, वो आप लोगों की वजह से है. I've learned so much from the feedback you have given it. I've grown so much from the love that you have given me, and it just means so much to me. मतलब आप लोग सोच भी नहीं सकते हो कि I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I never take any of this for granted. I never take your feedback for granted. I never take your love for granted. I never take your support for granted. And I am so thankful आप सब लोगों का जिन्होंने मुझे सपोर्ट किया, जिन्होंने ज़े ब्यूटी को सपोर्ट किया, because entering the market was definitely not easy, because the products that we have, they're not as cheap as the local cosmetics products that they are. I don't know what that means, local. I mean, obviously it's a Pakistani brand, but we make products of from like the highest quality standards, do so much of sampling, so much testing, and then finalize them. The packaging is up to the mark. The products are amazing. And the second issue was that they're not internationally branded products, which people like to spend their money on. So squeezing in there in the middle was just not easy. But I'm so thankful to everyone out there who has given me a chance, who have given this brand a chance, spent their money, bought the products, and loved them. And I'm just so thankful. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. As I said, I'm never gonna take this for granted, and the best is yet to come. There's so many excited launchings we have this year. Love for you to be as excited as I am for all of them. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you liked it. So till my next video, take care. Bye bye.